pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
My bitch a choosing lover, never fuck without a rubber. Never in the streets like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the buck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000 a pop, I'm pulling business off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope y'all having a good evening. Congrats, Artie. Should we rate higher? It's okay. I just get salty every time Schrodinger has his 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 subscriber celebration that are like within 2 weeks of each other. But I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. Congrats, Celebrations 2K. You should be 2 hot gummy bears this time. No, I am not. I was serious when I said I'm never doing anything like that ever again, and I'm maintaining that. So it's interesting. I only found out that I actually breached 2,000 like I think early this morning. And it confirmed it later on this afternoon, so I figured, hey, why not? Since, it's a new threshold. I hit also 4,500 on my gaming channel, which isn't bad either, considering I haven't been streaming there as often as I used to because I've been sharing time on this channel. But I do want to thank you guys for being here with me. I told myself last year, as one of my New Year's resolutions was to be far more active on this channel, and I definitely made do, at least towards the latter half of the year. Around August, September, and I'm glad to see it grow. I'm glad you guys are still sticking with me despite my antics, my pauses, my bullshit, my dead air during these live streams. But I appreciate it nonetheless. So I thank you guys for all the congrats. Yeah, I know. Get good, P Rhymes. I gotta get good. Natalie's on her way to like 50,000 subscribers before the end of April at this rate. So I can't catch up to that. Thank you, P Rhymes, for joining in as a new member. Unfortunately, right now I have I briefly paused my alerts because for God's sake, Streamlabs is I don't know what the hell's going on with Streamlabs. It keeps resetting the alerts for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, tonight it's gonna be a relatively brief night. I found a couple of auditor videos. I found a couple of Sovereign Citizen videos. No, actually most of them are auditors, and then there's a couple of new Karen videos that I haven't seen yet that we can take a look at just to hang out, celebrate, do what we gotta do. And I'm not doing an OnlyFans. Quit asking me. Hey, Preston Nick, if I look like her. I know. No, I think she does good content. Let's be real. She does good content. Her content is much better than mine. Mine is impromptu live streams that last 2 hours. Hers are short, sweet, to the point, That's what Schrodinger does. That's why they get the views. Or that they get the subs. Anyway, moving on. The Artie Corpus. Alright, we're gonna press play on this guy. This guy's at a Montgomery County courthouse in Pennsylvania, and he is so unbelievably upset that the courthouse is closed to the public and is only allowing workers and people who have hearings inside the courtroom.
we'll try this entrance. Montgomery County Courthouse, Pennsylvania. Still got around 10 minutes to go inside and see what's going on. They're going to use the COVID nonsense. Hey everybody.
What are you doing?
What's going on? Still got 10 more minutes before you close, huh?
The courthouse isn't even open.
It's not open.
Nope.
This public building is no longer open?
Nope.
Really? So no more criminals, no more courts, no more nothing, huh?
Not open to the public. Governor Wolf.
What do you mean it's not open?
No, damn it, Odin, I have not. I keep forgetting to bring it back up. I'm sorry about that, but I will be checking out those prepping 101 videos at some point. Or at least one of them. If it hurts me, then I'm not going to watch anymore. But again, thank you guys all in the chat for the congratulations, but we'll keep on watching the video.
Right, so we can't go inside the courthouse anymore? So who made that? Is that a governor's wish, I guess?
I guess so.
So you guys don't abide by the Constitution oath you took, you abide by a policy? That's kind of odd that you laugh about the oath you took and are protecting a policy instead of your oath.
Well, I would imagine that it's not the governor. It's actually probably the judiciary that passed the rule on restricting access to the courthouse, which I had recently had a impromptu debate with Wilter Bet about an hour ago, thanks to Taco Josh for inviting me to an impromptu debate with Wilter Bet, Mr. Whisk microphone himself. I wasn't expecting that at all, but apparently part of the debate was whether or not the courts had the authority to restrict access to the courtroom, whether it be total access in terms of a public health emergency or audio video recording.
No one can come in here anymore.
Nope, not unless you got a scheduled hearing.
So what about gun permits? You can go on the other side, I guess, if you need a gun permit or something?
Do it online.
Because they're back there going in right now for gun permits.
Yeah, it's all scheduled.
So you got to do it online first, and then
You got to schedule it online.
and then they call you or something. Boy,
Everything's on
I
the
tell you, it's almost like North Korea around here, huh?
No, it's not like North Korea. Dude, you would have been sent to prison for 20 years just for walking into a public building with a video camera. That's how North Korea operates. Thank you, Andrew, with the $20 super chat, man. A penny a piece. But, yeah. North Korea? Really?
It's amazing. All our rights are gone. It's crazy. Well, a lot has to do with the stormtroopers that protect policy and
Stormtroopers. So now you get what this guy is all about.
the constitutional oath they took. If they would protect our rights, then we would be able to go in. All right, so I got to make up some excuse and lie to get in here. The building I paid for. Wow. Wow. What if I need to use the bathroom? I can't even come in to use the bathroom? Really?
Plugged up, got enough people even working in housekeeping.
Yeah. That's amazing. This building here, I used to film quite a bit. And it was so free to come in. And then the sheriff's made some treasonous judge made a policy that I can't film in the sheriff's office anymore. And that
Treasonous policy? Treasonous policy? Hey, thank you. Oh, there. Okay, I'm gonna put that. God damn it! By the way, I've been able to set the super chat so the alerts only go to my headphones. So yes, I've turned on jump scares again so that you guys don't get scared and only I get scared. Backed by popular demand! I'm gonna wait for this to go.
Which is fine, I guess, because you guys have, you know, certain things going on there. But now, I can't even come in and film the art or the architecture or anything, huh? Wow, man. Wow. All under the guise of a fake.
Taco Josh, thank you for the $10 super chat. Nathan, thank you very much for the super chat. We'll throw a little something on your special day. Don't forget to check out Artie's OnlyFans special rates tonight.
Pandemic. Are you tripping over dead bodies too, buddy? Since you like to giggle, you tripping over dead bodies? Yeah, it's a pandemic, man. Millions and millions and millions are dead.
They didn't say that.
Well, we know there's a virus,
OMP,
which is fine, but there ain't no pandemic.
Thank you, Brooke, with the $10 super chat. With congrats, Artie. I'm going to tell you guys real quick. If you keep on doing jump scares back to back to back, I'm going to be prepared for them. And so they're not going to be as fun for you guys when I'm more prepared for what's about to happen. So I appreciate that nonetheless, Brooke. But there you go. Word to the wise.
Hey, anybody listening? There's no pandemic. It's all a ruse, man. It's a shame.
Yeah, I know. I can be flagged for this. Thanks to this guy saying it's all fake.
All a fucking ruse. November 4th, no more COVID. Mark my words, man. It's amazing. It's just amazing. All our rights are just being stripped. It was bad enough with the Unpatriot Act after not that false flag 9/11.
Okay, I had no idea that he was a 9/11 truther on top of everything else.
Now it's just getting worse and worse. And worse. That's a shame, man. All right, well, it's almost 4:15. Unreal. Unreal. So what if I want to go look at the sheriff sales that you have hanging up so I know what house to buy? Oh, is it online? See that?
Right there in the window.
Didn't you like the old ways?
Thank you. Thanks, Wazoo.
Look. Well, for those who are used to the digital age, I guess it would be. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, someone as old as me, who can barely freaking type, you know, in an address.
But you still are able to run a YouTube channel.
Right. They were online even when they were hanging up years ago?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when they're hanging up on the wall, it's easier to look at.
No, thank you. You're correct. And I like to do things the old-fashioned way about walking around, feeling, looking, not touching, but, you know, just getting...
Not touching, eh? Hey, Megan Janetis with a $14.99 super chat. I love this channel. Have my money. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support.
The whole environment. I can't get the environment staring through a little freaking... Look at that. Kids are so fucking weird now, man. It's a shame. All right.
Okay, Boomer. Oh my god. This guy made me say that unironically. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, I was gonna wish them judges good night as they walk down. Yeah, it was my pen, I'm sure. Oh well. Oh, there it is. All right, guys. Well, all right. Very good. So there's no use me coming back here for any enjoyment at all until this fake pandemic goes away, huh? Or until you guys stop upholding policy instead of law.
Okay, Karen.
Anybody? It's more than just a paycheck, guys. Some of us took an oath for life. And we hold strong to that, no matter how much the money is to pick a policy over law. And by the way, judges can't make law. So when they make these little policies for the courthouse,
Orders of the court have the force of law. Thought it already. Oh god, it's doing it again! Okay, I apologize to you guys. I'm sorry. If you do want to do a jump scare, do not do it tonight. It's not happening tonight. something is going on with Streamlabs that it keeps on resetting the alerts. I don't know why it's doing that. It's annoying. So I apologize in advance. I don't know why it keeps resetting the alerts every 15 minutes or so. So I'm turning it off because I don't need to get jump scared like 45,000 times tonight. Anyway, Omega Gamer, you asked, Artie, when you started YouTube, did you ever expect to get this much love, or were you fine with being a little channel? I did not expect this. When I started live streaming in general, specifically on my gaming channel. Well, I'll answer the question. Let's finish the video and I'll answer that question.
They're not allowed to do that, even though they're custodians of the building and they have the right to protect it and all that other stuff. So they gotta be careful what they're denying us, you know what I mean? So if I gotta do public records requests here, I can't come in for public records requests?
Yeah, you would have to get in touch with the office that does that.
Wow. And then, I mean, I always file them in person. I guess no more, huh?
Well, it sounds like a personal problem.
All right, guys. Well, you be safe.
Thank you very much.
And have a lovely night, all of you.
You have a safe one.
All right, man.
Enjoy your day.
All right, guys. Take care, man.
All right, take care, man.
All right. Well, thank you, young lady.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Now, how'd you get in there?
I work in there.
Oh, well, there you go.
I wouldn't be in there for any other reason, thank goodness.
Now, you worked here for quite a while, I guess, many years?
Yes.
Remember the olden days where you could just walk on in and be free and...
Now,
They would always have the guards, you know, the sheriffs at the doors, but in general, they didn't restrict you from too much. And once you got in and everything was fine. Yeah, it's a shame. I like the olden days where we were more freer. I hear you. Well, have a lovely night. All right.
Okay. All right, we're done. Okay. Who were you watching? This was Southeastern PA Community Watch, and I had no idea he was a 9/11 truther. I watched a couple of his videos earlier. Did not expect that. Anyway, Mega Genetics with the $2 $4.99 super chat. Super chatting again to say you said my last name correctly. Bonus money as a result. Thank you very much, Megan. So to answer your question, Omega, when I first started my channel, my gaming channel, because I didn't start this channel until 2019, around there. 2019 is when I started this channel. In 2016, like, I just started this channel because I knew of streaming, I heard about streaming, and I'm like, I don't even watch live streams, but you know what, I'll just start this off. I got a PS4, it makes it easy to share my stuff when I play. I'll just start it just to see what happens, just to go with it. And then I really didn't get a lot of growth until like 2017. Then I got a decent boost out of it, and I really was not expecting this kind of support. I mean, I would have been like ecstatic if I ever got to 5,000 subs, and I'm like 500 away from that on my gaming channel. So I only looked at this as just like a side hobby. I did not expect, you know, any sort of growth. I didn't expect any of this kind of support from you guys. You know, my only way was when the Sovereign Citizen courtroom video that I uploaded went viral. I'm like, you know what? This is something that people enjoy, people want to talk about. So, and it's something that I've always been interested in. So why not talk about it myself? And so I started this side channel to split up my gaming and my Sovereign Citizen stuff. So, you know, there wasn't be overlap, and I wasn't expecting this. So I really have to appreciate all of you guys' support. Support from the community. Doazic, Virgo, Marvel Girl, Van Balian, for God's sake. A lot of the old school folks that I watched and I subbed to that really like got me into the, you know, monitoring the movement, what they were, what they did, how they operated, their origins. So and having fun, like creating a community like this. Because part of what I wanted the channel to be was both like informative, but also very casual, very entertainment. You know, I mean, I'm live streaming while having a drink and having a laugh, but I also wanted to be able to be entertaining, but also point out some certain insights. Because part of what I wanted to do was to actually correct the record, so to speak. I wanted to be able to say, no, you don't have the right to travel in the way you think you do, and here's why. And also, let's laugh as you're getting dragged out of your car for resisting arrest. So I wanted it to be a little bit of both. But I really appreciate it for you from you guys. Robbie Anderson with a $4.99 super chat. Congrats on 2K. And so that's where I was. I wasn't expecting this kind of support, and you know, being able to see Schrodinger, who I saw him when he was doing flat Earth stuff, when that was like a niche thing I was interested in a while ago, turned into to go to soft sits and First Amendment auditors. I thought it was great. So, what else did I have in store for tonight? There was another one from this.
Earth.
Who the hell is that? Oh, there are people in my. Oh, anyway, it's from this guy. He had another one on here. Oh, no. I'm sorry. The other one is from North Idaho Exposed. Guys, we have another angle of what happened to Eamon Bundy. This one's more edited, but it actually has a bit more of the background leading up to what happened last night. So we're going to take a look at that.
I'm gonna protect you. Alright, good morning, guys. Here is the man of the hour, one of the men of the hour. We are down here.
Hey, Schrodinger. Hey, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. Congrats, good work. And another $5 super chat from P Rhymes. Found you through Schrodinger's first stream with Toy. And it's been a blast ever since. I smell weed forever. Let get them OnlyFans feet pic. Stop dropping every meme that has been invented through this channel. All you guys gotta say is feet pics, Gale, and office, and I smell weed, and there you go. The top 3 memes that have been created out of this channel.
Here at the Ada County Courthouse, getting ready to see how this is going to go down with these unlawful trespasses. This is one of the gentlemen that was unlawfully arrested, and so we're here in support. We're going to see if they're.
This is the Deacon. This is another video from the Eamon Bundy arrest that I showcased yesterday. It's showing more of the background.
Follow the law or not, and then hopefully this can be a peaceful transition. They actually allow everybody due process of law like they're supposed to.
Amen. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
So I'm going to say a couple things. I am extremely confident that if we were able to get a fair trial in front of a jury, that we would be acquitted on all charges. I am extremely confident of that. But you know, this is kind of the plan. This is what happened. We can't now go in and plead our case. We can't be relieved. We can't, you know, throw off the jeopardy of the state on us because they've lost.
So I went and found some background research just real quick. He is there because he was trespassed out of the State House. He and a group of people disrupted a committee hearing, and he was charged with trespass as a result of that. And this is the trial where that is taking place.
Lock these doors. I just wanted to express that I am extremely confident that if we could even have a little time in front of the jury even a jury that the prosecutor picked completely, and we didn't even have any say in it, I am confident that they would acquit us on all charges. But the problem is they won't let us in. So, anyway, I just wanted to.
It's local law enforcement that makes tyranny possible.
Yep.
It's not Joe Biden. It's the corporation.
That's right. It's the ones on the front line.
It's not that.
Friggin' Pope, what about straight $5 super chat? What about straight like that? I guess. I mean, you could just say Officer Murphy and it'll have all of these subsets of that. OPT Lord with a $10 super chat. Feet pics, Gail, I smell weed. Did I do that right? Anyways, congrats again, Artie. Your streams are fun to hang in and chill out in, or watch my blood pressure rise. Either one. I mean, it's all the above. No, Deacon. This has nothing to do with the whole land stuff from 2014. Nothing to do with the Oregon Wildlife Reserve standoff thing in 2016. This is the all new. What he's going to trial on is something completely separate from that.
The ones just doing their job.
Infringing on Sixth Amendment.
So why is it that we...
I believe the guy in glasses here you're seeing in front, I believe he's an elected official. I think he's a county commissioner. I think he's a commissioner for the county.
We can't go in?
Well, this is still under the Supreme Court's order, and if I could let you in, I would. They're only making you wear masks again. Well, I don't think they'll let everybody in, but they'll let people go to court in if they wear a mask, but I guess you can take it off when you get to the court.
That's ridiculous.
I want to inform. So, I know you were just elected, right? So your name's not on here. Is it? Hang on a second. So your name's not on there. You didn't sign that.
No.
Okay, so.
Were you able to get any order from the judge to let you in?
These are the rules that the commissioners give the judge when it comes to this building. So, because the building belongs to the people, and they've elected you as representatives to control the building.
It's technically a power sharing.
No, it's not. It's not a power share. Let me explain. This is what the judge has to have in order for him to have jurisdiction, because he has to have the commissioner's permission. That's
not our understanding.
Okay, whatever. Ryan, the people have no say, right?
Can I ask you a question? How come you came out without a mask?
I'm an elected official.
And so that's okay.
For my office, for the commissioner's office, we don't have to wear one.
There's no reason to talk to these people. None whatsoever. You can't even explain to them the process of law.
Because this building has...
He's superior. He's superior.
Okay, so what I'm getting from what's going on here is that what he's trying to explain to Eamon Bundy is that the building that they're at is both a courthouse and a county building. So there's shared authority in the building. So as a result, what he's saying that even though the county's section, the county side of the building has doesn't have that mask mandate, the court side is still subject to the order of the Idaho Supreme Court, the judiciary. It says because the Idaho Supreme Court has control over the judiciary and ergo the courthouses that it's operating on. So the Idaho Supreme Courts still have those mask restrictions in place, even though the county doesn't have them as well. So Eamon, because he's there for court, he's still subject to the restrictions of the Idaho Supreme Court.
It's okay.
Even though Eamon's trying to argue, like, no, this is a county building, the county commissioners have control.
Yeah, no, he's above the people.
It comes from the people to you and you to the judge.
It doesn't. Because they're too... I'm telling you, this is how they're interpreting it.
How does the judge
interpret
to the people? How is the judge accountable to the people?
I'm just saying, the way they interpret it is it's two...
This building right here belongs to the people. We elected representatives, and the representatives give them authority. I have that document.
I know. It's silly. It really is silly, Deacon, that it's that sort of situation. What it should have been is that the county should have, I don't know, either they needed to come together on a unified policy or something, because having to abide by a separate policy in the same building doesn't make any sense.
He's denying that.
I'm not denying it. I'm telling you how they interpret it.
You're saying
It's they consider that they have authority over their part of the building, and we have authority over our part of the building. It's two different branches of government.
That's government
No, it is
speak.
not.
This
That
is
is-
how
that
both parts of the
explains
building
it.
are our parts of the building.
That's not, lady, that's not government speak. That's separation of powers.
That the judge gets authority from the people. He gets it from the commissioner. The commissioner
He gets the authority from the Constitution.
right here, right?
What does it say? What's your highlighted?
This is the set part that says no entity or group or individual should be allowed to obstruct the steps and entrances of the Ada County Courthouse and administration building for any purpose to impede the ability of the public, employees, and staff to freely and safely enter and exit the building. That's the laws that is on the judge from the commissioners, and they're violating it.
The other thing is this.
Idaho State Constitution, right? I know this doesn't mean much to anybody anymore. Well, that's an understanding. I mean, that was. Listen to this. Article 1, Section 18. Justice to be freely and speedily administered. Courts of justice shall be open to every person, and a speedy remedy afforded to every injury of a person, property, or character. These courts, by definition, by the Constitution, and by the law, are supposed to be open, and they're being restricted. And the people have made it very clear they're supposed to remain open. And the government officials are not upholding the law. They're violating the people's right to enter the courthouses freely. And that's
Hey, Doug. I apologize for the alerts not being on. It's they're acting up again, but I just saw it in my notification there. Thank you very much, man, for the $20 tip. Congrats on 2K subs. Should be 50K. Hey, Doug, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the care packages and support that you give me. By the way, I'm drinking a Werewolves, which is a West Coast Double India, dry hopped with Vic Secret, Mosaic, and El Dorado. But I appreciate it, man. Much appreciated.
That's why we're here. You can't say, I have to wear a mask to enter the court. That's a violation of law.
Yeah, I will say, Alpha makes a good point. Look, I'm going to shill my Discord, but in addition to shilling for my Discord just to get you guys to keep engaged and keep to keep engaged with the channel and the community, Discord, I also have notifications on my Discord, so if YouTube decides it's going to act up, there's also a stopgap where you'll get a notification on Discord if you have the Discord app.
I agree with you, but these sheriffs, they don't work for me. I mean,
Who do they work for? If they don't work for the people's representatives, then who do they work for?
they all feel that they're subject to the court's order.
They're subject to us. That's not the law.
The sheriffs are subject to the court's order. The sheriffs are, in most jurisdictions, they're the enforcement arm of the judiciary.
Well, we are fighting. We are fighting to get you guys in, but we've had meetings with the judge where we're getting closer to where now they can have jury trials. The witnesses can appear inside without a mask, but they're not budging on the.
How about the defendant? Can the defendant appear without a mask?
I don't know. Probably none.
This might be the first if it were to happen. There is a juror that wasn't allowed into the court.
Yeah, she says, I'm not going in. I can't wear
No one is above the law. That's what they're doing. No one is above the law.
I know.
We are not above the law.
And that's the thing is so if you fight for what he's talking about, the law, instead of their interpretation, go in and say, Ammon Bundy just showed me because I wasn't aware of that either. Go in there and
But
say,
they've already asked the judge. If the judge denies anything, you have to appeal it to the next level.
but what he's saying is
You have more power than the judge.
Exactly. He's saying
You're the
They
judge.
don't. I know.
Yes, you do. You just don't know it. You just don't know it.
This is a shared courthouse
Why
with
would,
other government
but why would the judge have to get your permission in order to administrate this building? It's crazy. It's like the saying the servant is the master.
Because again, as he said, it's a shared building. There are shared jurisdictions.
All we do is appropriate
It,
money, basically.
yes, that's exactly what it is. The total extent of the power of the executive or the legislature is to appropriate money for the judiciary. Beyond that, the judiciary is intended to operate as an independent branch, because if you have a situation where the executive can arbitrarily override a court order, that's gonna be a problem, right?
This building belongs to you.
Under separation of powers, they're deemed to have authority over their own building.
That's what this document is. This document is you giving them authority to administer the building.
That's right.
That's what that document is.
They still have right to set rules for their own courtrooms.
No, they don't. Not if it's a violation of the Constitution or a violation of the contract or the rules that you placed upon them when it comes to this building. And I just showed you. They're violating that. This is simple. This is so
I know. Their
simple.
interpretation would probably be you still have a right to go in
So
freely.
you need to go to. I'm asking you.
I've been through this.
To go talk.
with
No,
defendants.
I need you to do it again. Go talk to the judge and say, look.
Oh, maybe it's
As a
Brian's.
representative of the people, they have a right to come.
Ammon, can you
Have a right to come.
can he make
Bear in mind that the only thing that's preventing Ammon Bundy from being able to attend his own court hearing at trial is wear a mask.
So you're refusing to go.
No, we asked them already.
So go and demand. You are a representative of the people, and demand that they allow us in. I know.
They don't feel that I have jurisdiction over it.
I can show you what that
That's what you're saying.
No, I know that document. They know that document. They interpret it differently.
Call the sheriff.
Right, let's
I know, but the judges are elected too.
What if I
told you that this judge decided this based on his opinion?
My understanding is they are. Everything I've said, they've got some jurisdiction
Well, then
over
you
their
have
own
some.
court.
You
So Ron, understand.
What age and traffic to get in?
You just got to put a mask on.
Hey, I'm asking you to say yes or no to
I
go.
was hoping you would have this settled with the judge. You've been.
Fizzy, I'm not sure. The guy implied that he might have been able to take it off in the courtroom. I don't think that's the case. Based on what I've read about the court order, he would still have to wear a mask. But if he was to testify as a witness, he could take it off.
In court, you've been doing motion.
It might be that while in court, he could be able to not have to wear the mask at the defendant's table.
How did they appeal it to the next
I
level?
did. Listen, this is the problem.
I heard that he allows you to that he's allowing you to postpone indefinitely until the virus is over.
I've never seen that.
The virus is never going to be over.
Okay, but
We've
you've
never
done
seen
motion.
since I was arrested. I've never seen the judge. Not once. That's a
This is
violation
the
of my
reason
right.
why I can't defer, because then I release my right to a speedy trial, and they can keep me in jeopardy indefinitely. I can't ask them to postpone or suspend. I can't, because then they will use it as justification to say I asked for a violation of my speedy trial rights, or I asked for it. I have to maintain that.
They're doing that all over the country. They're doing it all over the
Legally,
country.
I can't ask for it, or I am. So I have to be here. I have to be here. And I know that if I can get in front of a jury, we'll be acquitted on all charges. Because we know what happened at Capitol Hill. Completely wrong. We have a right to be there.
Here's something where I agree. I have to agree in some respect with Eamon, and when I was discussing with Will, is that as a result of the restrictions, it's inevitably going to affect that constitutional right, which is to a speedy trial. I haven't done enough research on that to kind of take a look at what has been done in the past. But I do think it's an interesting question. I do think it's a question that does need to be raised, especially not so much for Eamon Bundy because he's out on his own recognizance, but more so for people who are currently incarcerated awaiting trial. Then you're going to have an issue of the right to speedy trial. Some states have rectified that by actually letting them go, certain nonviolent offenders go in anticipation of their trial. But it is something that is an issue being raised. It should be raised and it should be discussed in order to make sure that the wheels of justice keep turning in the midst of a pandemic.
We were peaceful, we were respectful, we have a right to that. So I know we'll be acquitted. Yeah. And what we do have a right is to get in there. And I'm asking you as the representative of the people, not my representative because I don't live in the court, but as a representative of the people, to go demand to the judge, even if you don't believe it, for the people, demand to the judge that they have a right to be in here and ask him, or just demand, you don't need to ask. I'm asking you to do that, yes or no?
If you need to, and show him in the law,
They
and say
know.
you can interpret it however you want. But
I
this
can
is
go
law.
talk to them, but I'm one of 3 commissioners,
Well, I'm asking.
Well, awesome.
and
we
they
appreciate
won't recognize my
you
authority. But I will go ask them again.
But maybe if we start doing it, then they will actually give you that respect because you will take it instead of just.
And remind him about in one of the hearings when he admitted that he made this decision.
OPT lawyer, I know Ohio suspended its speedy trial statute, and so far our courts have affirmed motions to dismiss based on the speedy trial, both statutory and constitutional. I remember either you mentioned that at some point, or somebody else mentioned that. I think Idaho also mentioned that as well. Actually, no, it was at one of the Eamon Bundy hearings. That's right. It was at a Zoom meeting hearing that I remember that I listened to involving Eamon Bundy, where they did talk about Idaho's statutory and constitutional speedy trial motions or provisions, I should say.
Based on his opinion. He admitted it was his opinion that he made this decision on the mask.
So the one thing I say that I am very frustrated with is every time we've been here is they say it's up to the judge. It's up to the judge. It's
Not based on law or
That is
science.
Not true. We are based on law and order. We are based on a constitution.
Not opinion.
And it's not on understanding. And so truth is truth and right is right. And so no matter whatever whatever authority that they have just taken, they can't just take that. And so if you go in there and claim our rights, then maybe we'll make some progress. Maybe they'll let these guys in.
I do think the best place to protest would be the Idaho Supreme Court because they're the ones who are not relenting on this work.
Yeah. Which he makes the valid point. He's like, this is not the right place to make the argument. It's the Idaho Supreme Court who is issuing these restrictions. That's where you gotta go. But you're not.
We're here to be a part of the process.
Supreme Court needs to hear from the people too because they're the ones. I know.
Commissioner Davis.
They should be protested anyways because they're the ones who have the
Protest, going and asking for officials for our rights, begging them for rights is not the job of the people. It's not the job of the people. We're not going to go and beg for our rights.
Our job is to claim our rights.
Right.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to do today.
The government is there to defend.
I will go ask them.
No. I second his request to demand.
Yeah, good.
Sir, don't ask.
I
second the request for demand to demand.
Yes.
I can demand, but I don't know if they're going to recognize it.
So who are the other two?
The other two are.
You said you're one of 3.
Rod Beck and Kendra County.
Are they here?
Yeah, so he is a county commissioner.
How do they feel about this?
Send at least Rod Beck out because we think he would be another one to stand.
Yeah,
And
don't
maybe
go in
the
this
two-
alone.
The two of you at least could go in together and demand and say, we've just been made aware of our powers and of our responsibilities to the people. So Ammon just showed us, and we're demanding that you respect their rights and due process of law.
This is not due
Because
process.
because no chief justice has the right to usurp the.
And again, Brooke, you raise it, and P. Rhymes, you raise it too. Yes, I'm well aware that courts have been backlogged well before the pandemic. God knows I know that. It's just that the pandemic has exponentially increased that backlog, and that's what's raising more and more speedy trial issues that go with it. It's not that I all understand that the courts aren't backlogged. It's just that the pandemic has exponentially exacerbated the problem.
Constitution. That doesn't work.
I mean, we all know this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll go ask if the defendant could go in without a mask.
And his witnesses. And his witnesses.
I'll see what I can
And can
do.
you ask Rod to come out?
What?
Can you ask Rod to come out as well?
I can ask.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great.
Hey, Pam, how are you?
I think he's going to get you something.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think he's going to get you something.
They know all this stuff.
But the thing is,
Thank you, Heather.
You demand.
right.
We request that you demand. That is a little strong if you have it in hand.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Tell them you're representing the people.
Yes.
We request that you demand.
The commissioner's office isn't subject to the mask order. Only the courts are subject to the mask order. All right. I will go back in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And the cut happened, and I believe he came back, and he's done.
He's not going to do it. He feels.
Thank you, USMC.
Yeah, I know. These
So, I wish I had better news. But
How do you go into the Supreme Court if they won't let you in without a mask?
you do a motion and you ask for it to be ruled on without you having to appear. I did.
He did. He just did.
I got into the courtroom and it was already issued.
Right, P. Rhymes. I mean, as you know, that's exactly what New Jersey's done.
For both of you. And I asked after if there's any,
Thanks, man.
if you guys would come up, he would set it aside, and he would tell him he's aware. He doesn't want to wear a mask either.
They try to warrant, issue warrants? That's totally unlawful.
He has authority over this building. I just showed him the document. He's lying.
I went up on your behalf.
Don't let him make fun of a camera and tell you get everything you could.
I went up on your behalf, and the judge
He asked the people's behalf, not mine. I don't. You're not even my representative. You went on people, but we asked you to demand. You do not demand.
He had already issued the warrant.
And now the county commissioner, he already went up and came back and basically said, by the time I got there, they already issued the warrant for Ammon's arrest for failure to appear.
I asked them to pull it back. And they won't do it. They're already sending the jury home. So. I came out here to tell you because they're.
This is between the people, you and them.
I'm fighting
And
the
we're
best
not
I
going
can.
to. We're not going to back down.
We're not backing down.
We're not backing down.
We're here for the long haul.
You need to try to
I
facilitate.
know, but okay.
Your hands are not tied.
No. You have more authority than you know,
I
brother.
have authority, but they're not going to do anything for me today. They're already sending the jury home.
Stand with us.
I'm trying. We are trying, but it's not going to be ready.
We're here every single day. You should
Follow the Constitution, allow us in and have our trial.
Oh, here's the guy.
All right. Well, then now we all know what happens now that the undersheriff appears. I do not need to listen to that screaming anymore, so we're going to end it there. Oh, I also remembered the part of the video that I mentioned to you guys earlier. Here. Now, if you guys recall, I was mentioning back. This was when what's his face got arrested, savage, audits, got tased. But I had mentioned to you guys that there was a part of this video when I was watching it where this guy, which kind of showcased the sheer lack of empathy that some of these auditors have, and a complete lack of self-awareness. And I couldn't find the part, the tag, the timestamp, but I did find it, and I'm about to show you guys here so that you can hear from the horse's mouth whether or not these guys have any empathy when it comes to, other people and recording some of their worst moments in their life or some of the worst things that are happening to themselves. Tough, I turned off jump scares, not because of jump scares, but because, the Streamlabs alerts are completely batshit right now. I've turned them off because it keeps on resetting. So I don't want that to annoy the hell out of me. So I apologize for that. But I apologize. Matt Gunnarsson super chatted 50 minutes ago and super chatted another 50 secs just now. Thank you very much, Matt, for the tips. But yeah, I apologize, guys. The alerts are really broken right now. They keep on resetting on me. So I've turned them off. I don't know what's going to happen. You're so boring, debating voice, Pansy. In the words of Thanos, I don't even know who you are. Anyway, 23 minutes is around where they were talking about it. So, again, listen to these guys, and I'll let you be the judge.
All right, 1 minute away. We're going to get a new round of calls here.
Oh, you know it, Doug. We're going to get a round of new calls here, so we're going to check them out and see what we get. Dunbarton Road. Kinda cool.
Oh. I thought you were directing it to me.
Not going to medical problem.
No.
I got one OD death on camera. I don't.
So, I got one OD death on camera.
What up, bad cop? What's going on?
What up, bad cop? Like that name, bro.
Those cops are tyrants. Yeet and I, right? We went to a call, and like I guess they OD'd and died, right? And they pulled them out in a body bag, but like the guy that was a relative was giving a shit for filming. Yo, man, don't film me, man. Don't film me, not today. Like all that shit, right? And I was like, yo, man, I'm sorry. I know it's sensitive, but like we're gonna capture this. We're gonna do it. The mainstream news does it. Right. We're gonna do it. Right. And the next thing you know, the cops are muscling fucking Yeet and I off the sidewalk and shit. Like,
Well,
just
Jared
like
Farmer,
bastards.
what's up?
Then the neighbor threatened to tase us. He goes, fucking turns on his taser on us. No, I didn't do it. You know, it didn't tase us, but I fucking pull my pepper spray at that point.
So, let's listen to that again without me saying anything. Let's listen to that again, what he just described.
Round of calls here.
Oh, you know it, Doug. We're going to get a round of new calls here, so we're going to check them out and see what we get. Dunbarton Road. Kinda cool.
Not going to medical problem.
No.
I got one OD death on camera. I don't want.
What up, bad cop? What's going on?
What up, bad cop? Like that name, bro.
Those cops are tyrants. Yeet and I, right? We went to a call, and like I guess they OD'd and died, right? And they pulled them out in a body bag, but like the guy that was a relative was giving a shit for filming. Yo, man, don't film me, man. Don't film me, not today. Like all that shit, right? And I was like, yo, man, I'm sorry. I know it's sensitive, but like we're gonna capture this. We're gonna do it. The mainstream news does it. Right. We're gonna do it. Right. And the next thing you know, the cops are muscling fucking Yeet and I off the sidewalk and shit. Like,
Well,
just
Jared
like
Farmer, what's
bastards.
up?
Then the neighbor threatened to tase us. He goes, fucking turns on his taser on us. No, I didn't do it. You know, it didn't tase us, but I fucking pull my pepper spray at that point.
So, this guy, him and his buddy, decided to videotape a call about somebody who OD'd and passed away. A relative of the deceased said, dude, please don't record this. Not today. Please don't do this. And they say, sorry, I know it's sensitive, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then they call the cops tyrants for telling them to get off the sidewalk. Get on the sidewalk and get far away. Frankly, to me, it sounds like the cops were taking the side of the relative and being respectful to him and thinking that you guys were a bunch of pricks for recording somebody in one of the worst moments that they're experiencing. But then you call them tyrants for that. When it sounds to me like the cops were trying to be on the side of the relative. But they're tyrants for doing that. This is like that. I mean, again, forget the fucking tasing and everything. That minute and a half tells me everything I needed to know about what these guys are and what they believe in. They don't give 3 fucks about anybody else other than themselves and what they do. They don't have a shred of empathy about somebody's personal privacy, somebody's personal circumstances. You know why the mainstream media doesn't do that? Because the mainstream media, as shitty as they are, still have some level of empathy and ethics that they're not going to record and broadcast for the rest of the world somebody in one of the worst moments of their lives. At the very least, without any sort of consent involved. But fucking hell. You couldn't even do that. You couldn't even respect the relative's wishes when he asked you not to do that, man. And you said no. How fucking messed up are you? Anyway. Yeah. Bunch of I'm gonna watch my language, because I'm just gonna say something real nasty about these guys, and it made me even less sympathetic to what ends up happening to them later on that night. But that was just a very revealing recollection that they did right there. Anyway, how about some Karens? I haven't seen these Karens. Let's watch some Karens. Meanwhile, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get... Yeah, triggered already is triggered. I'm gonna be getting a refill. Jeez. Hey, Robbie Anderson with a $4.99 super chat. This is my favorite channel. I've learned so much about the law. Always enjoyed your streams and the occasional debates. I appreciate that, Robbie. I try to do that. Actually, as a matter of fact, I was supposed to have a debate with Tyrant Studios today. I'll briefly tell you that, and then we'll go. As some of you may know, last Thursday or last Friday, Tyrant Slayer Studios was in the chat, wanted to challenge me to debate on Right to Travel. I said sure. I sent him an email saying, hey, let me know what your times are, when you're available, any sort of parameters you want. He responded saying, yeah, I'm full up this weekend, i.e. this past weekend, but I could come in, how about Tuesday? I usually, put my kids to bed at such and such time. Sure. I asked, okay, how about 8:30? And we can go through Google Meets or Discord as a backup. We can also bring in your friend who claims that they succeeded on the merits. Let me know if that's good for you. So, in other words, I want to be able to confirm the time and everything like that. No response. On Sunday, either Sunday night or Monday night, I think Monday night, I say, hey, just wanted to know, are you still set to want to have a debate today, as in Tuesday? Let me know. I haven't heard from you. No response. So, yeah, unfortunately, there was no debate there's no debate happening tonight. Anyway, yeah, I just got a kick out of that little exchange that he had where he called the cops tyrants when basically what I got out of that, they made the cops look actually pretty good, because the cops were trying to respect the dead and respect the privacy of the relative who just lost a loved one. But one of those things, huh? Hey, Mila's. Right on.
You want to get your ass fucked? Sir, did she hit your car?
Yeah, they kicked my car.
Okay. We have a picture of the license plate.
No. She beat the shit out of my car. She kicked my car.
Oh my God, Beth. I know, I'm videotaping this shit.
Dad, look at this shit.
It's not us. We're good.
He hit his car and now they're driving like this. Beth, get away, get away!
Oh, fuck!
Micah!
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Woo!
Here I fucking go. Let's go. Good old sweet potato where I used to get all my organic groceries.
Caucasian Association with $5 per chat. Happy 2K already, best non-gaming thus far? As in getting 2,000 subscribers? I would say, in terms of, or at least in terms of a live stream, you gotta be specific about what you're asking me there, Caucasian, and I'll answer your question.
Spend all my money. And unfortunately, they have decided that they don't want to honor my human rights anymore.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. So just letting you know.
Yeah.
Our policy for our store is actually you need to be wearing your mask at all times.
Yeah, that actually goes against the bylaw and my
So,
human rights.
There's a service online for pickup or delivery, and that's
Right.
something that we
So I'm on my period. And I need to pick up tampons. And the earliest curbside pickup you had was for 7 p.m. this evening. So what do you suggest that I do?
You can call and we can help you to shop for you, and you can pick it up. And
No,
we
that-
can have your.
unfortunately-
we have actually our pin pad that can help you right at the door.
Do you have the bylaw on the door?
Yeah, I mean.
Can you come and read it with me?
So just it's something that we have already. It's been in place for months now.
Oh, I understand that, but can you come and read the bylaw with me?
Yeah, we have. I mean,
Let's go read it together.
We have it in our website. We have it in the.
Yeah, but let's go read the bylaw together.
Yeah, the bylaw does state that if you do have stores within the vicinity, which we do, we have like 8 or 9.
John F., I'm sure you love my content now after that line.
No, the bylaw states that if you have an exemption, you're free to shop. Oh no, that's illegal. That's what you guys don't
We have gone
understand.
through our lawyer.
My tampons?
We cannot even serve you as long
Well,
as
then
you
I'm
have-
gonna leave cash at the front, and I'm gonna walk out with my tampons.
That's not how that works. That's not how business transactions work.
We can help you. We have a pin pad that is actually that right at the door.
Okay, then let
Deacon, no! No! Why, Deacon? Why did you have to make it Winston?
All right, that's fine. Just so you guys know, you guys are going against my human rights and the bylaws.
I know.
Do you? No comment? Okay.
Thank you, Juan.
Maria, what?
Juan, I'm glad to see you get the recognition you deserve as well. Definite shout out to Juan Galt for all of his work on Mark Stevens. Absolutely, you guys should check him out if you haven't already.
Can you write that down for me? Yeah, and can you write down your name as well for me? And I would like your name as well. Yeah, you asked me to at the front door for the mask, right? So can you write your name down as well?
We're both managers, so we're
I know, but I would love all three of your names written down for me.
So I'm gonna ask you to just wait outside until
I'm gonna take your names first, and then I'm gonna go outside.
Sorry, voice to text sucks. The best non-gaming modes moment so far in the debunking world. Best non-gaming moment. I mean, I could say like breaching the 200 viewer mark, but I think I wouldn't say that was my best moment. It was a good moment, but it wasn't my best moment. I'll have to think about that, and I'll get back to you.
It's just that you are not wearing a mask inside the store.
I understand that you've asked me, but I also am gonna protect my human rights.
Alright, I have to see that again.
I understand that you've asked me, but I also am gonna protect my human rights.
Oh, I probably got Bob muted too.
Get out the way. Move. Get out the way.
Man, the Queen's Guard don't give a fuck. What the fuck?
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Hold on. Did she just spit at those two guys going in the Oh my god, she did. Why? Oh, she's coughing on them. Why? What the fuck? Why?
Alright, so I have to get this.
What? Because they got into the elevator?
Out because it just happened just now at McDonald's. I have a disability card because I have a fake leg, right? Disabled. Makes sense. Obviously, you can't see my disability if I'm in the car. So please tell me why this old lady thought it would be a great idea to approach me and knock on my window and demand to know whether this is mine or not. It's not your business if we have this card. It's not your business. You are not the disability police. Even if someone doesn't look old or doesn't look disabled enough, if they have this, you shut your mouth and you walk away. That's all. You got nothing. Because the last thing you want to do is approach someone who you think doesn't look disabled and they walk out of the car and you realize, holy crap, he's got a leg missing. He must be disabled. You look stupid. You look like a clown. Oh. I hate people that do this. Don't do that. All right, so
I have a feeling that he's probably had to deal with that a lot. And it was like the last straw, and that's what led to that TikTok.
This old lady had the nerve to ask me if...
Oh, wait. Here it is.
This is my disability card. This. I wonder if this is enough, Let's go see her face when she finds out I've got one leg. Excuse me, can you not approach me because I don't look disabled enough? No. Because you came up to me and said if I had a... Why?
I will tell you
Why?
why. Because I actually desperately need it, and there have been times.
I've got one leg, and you come up to me asking me if this card is mine, if this disability card's mine.
I did.
Yeah, but no, you don't have a right to. If the card is there, you don't need to worry about it. Is it because I don't look disabled? Is it because I don't look old that you want to approach me? There's a reason why we have the card. There's a reason why we have the card, so this doesn't happen. So you don't assume that someone isn't disabled enough. Don't ever do that again.
I appreciate him putting the ass, you, me in there. I appreciate that.
Someone isn't disabled enough. Don't ever do that again.
Oh yeah, okay, here we go. That's her, the lady, the red jacket. The tree is on his property.
Who's stopping you?
The tree is on his property.
The tree is not on anybody's property.
It is. It's on my friend's property. Right there.
But it's not illegal to be in here, so. Get off of the tree. It belongs to this street and this neighborhood, and we don't want kids on it. Why do you think these poles are there to help it?
Because my great grandpa bought those.
And running on it. Please get down.
We're not jumping around and running on it.
Get my family and see what they say about it.
We're
Yeah, me too, Deegan.
sitting on it.
I don't want you to even sit on it.
Well, I want to go get my grandpa and see what he says.
You, fine. Go get your grandpa.
Should I?
Yeah.
Just keep filming, okay?
So where do you live? Who's your parents?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, you can't tell me that.
I don't talk to strangers, lady.
I can't. Because that's my information.
This fucking kid! I love it!
That's your personal information.
How'd you know if a random stranger came up to your kid and asked them where they lived?
Oh! Oh! What the fuck? This cheeky little bastard!
Ask you nicely to come in. I want to talk to your parents.
I'm not going to tell you where I live.
Then I'll ask them when they come back.
I don't want to say future auditor, but at the very least, this kid's well within his rights to say this shit, though. Did you just say he's a little shit?
You are just a little shit.
Listen here, you little shit.
Look at these guys. Love communism. Look at it.
Fucking hell. I love it. Oh, that was amazing.
Look, you still need more men to take me down, bro. You got 3 women with you. Fuck out of here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's wearing a 3% mask, or a 3% hat.
Down, bro. You got 3 women with you. Fuck out of here.
That is a 3% logo. If you don't know, 3% is a far right-wing political organization with more than likely a military wing inside, but they're a far right group. They call themselves the 3%. based on the claim that only 3% of colonists actually took up arms against England during the Revolution. So, I told you I'm trying to be entertaining and informative. So there you go.
Fucking dickheads. But hey, I get treated like that. It's, you know, I get that special treatment. I get escorted out.
Hey, Runner! What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate a lot of your content, man. I do. I actually am sub. So check out Runner's Runner's channel.
Hey, you little punk, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you. I'll smack the shit out of this motherfucker right here. Those two girls right there. Fuck you all up. Pussy ass motherfuckers.
James! You can't get past him. Just calm down. He's learning that. He's going about 1 mile per hour.
Probably is gonna brake check you at this rate.
Who are you, fucking big man at? You bit me? Calm down. It's all right. No, I'm angry.
Oh my god, I will admit that maybe a year, 2 years ago, I was on a road rage video kick for like 2 weeks straight, and it was like really some entertaining shit. Especially those from Russia. Fucking Russian car crash compilations was fucking my jam for like at least like a month.
You wouldn't knock someone's paper around.
Move out of the way! Move out of the way! Right. I'm angry, that is it?
Okay, that's enough now. That's enough now. You can't even do me. No.
Oh god!
Look, he's gonna stop you anyway. Just calm down.
Oh my god, she's fucking losing her mind, man. You're the king? Well, I didn't vote for you.
Hello.
Hi.
That one?
Yeah, that's for the leave.
Okay.
Oh!
Ma'am, I'll say if they ask you to leave, you have to leave.
My money's in this bank, and I'm going to take it out.
Well, then you have to
And
abide by
after
the
I do
rules,
that,
and you have
the
to have a mask
rules
on.
This is a state.
It's not. Businesses have the right to refuse service, even if you're not wearing a mask. That's their choice.
My money out.
Awesome. Well, you need to go and get a mask and then take your money out. You're not allowed to do.
I've been waiting here
Ma'am,
for about 10
listen,
minutes.
we're going to do this the easy way or the hard way.
What are you going to do, arrest me?
Yes, for intruding on premise.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me? Quote by woman arrested.
That's hilarious.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and you believe in this?
I believe in it.
Do you believe in this?
The laws, yes.
The law says that I do not have to wear a mask.
You can not in public,
My
but you're not in
rights.
public. You're not in public.
Yes,
I'm not
is a
going to argue with you
public
about
place.
this. This is not a public place. This is a
next in
private
line.
business.
I actually don't even know if this was Texas or not.
No, you're not.
Even if it is in Texas, even notwithstanding the them lifting the mask mandate, businesses are still free to impose the mask policy.
We're going to go outside.
Are you serious?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Well, I don't know.
Do I look like I'm fucking around, lady?
Let's go walk
Obviously,
outside.
you've got some issues.
I've got issues.
That you're taking away
Okay.
people's human rights.
Okay. I'll say let's go
now
outside.
is
Let's
he
go
going to
outside.
shoot me, people? Is
No.
he going to shoot me for trying not to breathe?
Cool.
Come
Cool.
on, dude.
Don't do that. Oh no.
To breathe?
Cool.
Oh, what you do?
Come on, dude.
Don't do that.
Ooh, kill him, ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Point time. When does this thing?
Back up. Some old lady is getting handcuffed here.
Oh, she's trying to pull that age privilege, huh? She's trying to pull that age privilege.
Ma'am,
Are
put your
you-
hands behind your back. You don't stop resisting. Stop.
Are you gonna? Is anybody gonna like get real here? Really?
Relax.
No one's gonna get real. Wow.
Come on.
Oh, you're gonna smash my head to the ground now? Now you're smashing my arm into my private area?
Your private area?
Yeah.
I can imagine the cop's facial expression here. Your private area?
Put your hands behind your back.
My hand is behind my back, sir.
This one. Turn over on your stomach. Put your hand behind your back. Relax.
I'm totally relaxed. You're the one.
No, you are not relaxed. Not relaxed at all.
Right here, people.
I mean, fair. I would agree, Deacon, that he didn't need to put her into the ground, even if she did, like, you know, shove away her arm. But I did get a kick out of the spectators, like, no, that's not police brutality.
Wow, what a bunch of sheep.
Sheep.
Okay, I hope someone's filming this. You're hurting me.
Oh, I'm filming it.
This is like cut.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
like cutting.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand yourself up.
And how do you suggest, sir? I'm like a 65-year-old woman here.
Okay. Sit up.
What are you doing?
Stand up.
Ayúdame, por favor.
Stand up.
Ayúdame, por favor.
Now she's speaking Spanish.
Are you trying to speak Spanish to people?
I do speak Spanish.
Okay, well, stand up.
Are you happy now, lady?
Okay.
I'm not happy. You
Okay, stand up. Stand up.
I refuse to listen to the...
Come on.
You know what? I think
She's getting your stuff. Come on.
I think you broke my freaking foot.
Okay, I'll call her.
And that's my business over there.
Yeah, she's going to pick it up. Come on. We're going outside. One in custody.
Wow.
Hey, Baker Street Gaming with a £14.99 super chat. Hey, Artie, congrats with the Australian clip. The bloke is trying to get the video to give to the police to report a crime. Wait, which one are we talking about, Baker? Something we just saw?
Not wearing a mask, people. This is what they do to you.
Slow everybody down.
158 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Always appreciated. Please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow as much as it already has. I'm so thankful for getting that 2,000 mark. Thank you guys again for watching.
Dog in the truck.
I got you. I'm 10-4. Send EMS for a 60-year-old white female. She's complaining of foot pain.
Yeah. You
Take a
broke
seat.
my damn foot.
Take a seat.
49, we're out, women. Okay.
Take a seat.
Are you? Where's your mask? Where's your mask?
6 feet away from you.
Oh, well, I was 6 feet away from those people
All
in
right,
there, too.
in there. Get inside.
Come on, you guys.
Get
Let's
inside.
get real.
We're out. We got Jesus.
The cop's like, God damn it. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. 1 second. There's, where is it? We already saw this one, though. Oh, I don't think you guys have seen this yet. But give me 1 second. Be right back. BRB. One second. Say hi. Say hi, Archer. Archer, say hi. Hey. Come here. Archer. Alright, he's mad at me now.
Get out of the building.
No, I'm not. He's the one who caused the trouble.
Get out of the building.
He's the one causing the trouble.
You're crazy.
The cops are coming.
You're a lying, crazy bitch.
Wait right here.
Right here and not
wait right here.
I'll tell him why.
Already, check out... Pay Rhymes for the $5 super chat. Already check out Schrodinger's video on the Karens that tried to sue police department. Oh, yes. We'll take a look at that after this.
Look behind you. You're trespassing.
And then there's an auditor video I just remembered I wanted to showcase.
I have signs up all over the building. I have the receipt to use service to anyone.
I'll wait and tell him.
Okay, so I think she's at a clothing store. She's not wearing a... Well, I don't know. The other store person is not wearing a mask either. So I don't think it's about a mask. But they do apparently want this lady out of the store.
You're crazy.
The cops are coming.
You're a lying, crazy bitch.
Wait right here.
Right here and not
wait right here.
I'll tell him why.
Look behind you. You're trespassing. I have signs up all over the building. I have the receipt to use service to anyone.
I'll wait and tell him. You're the one with the problem, not me.
No.
He's the one
You're crazy.
in my face.
No one spit on you.
Just report it. I'm gonna move you out. I have the option to move you out when you're not an officer. I can physically move you if I want you out of the building. I'm gonna give you one more opportunity. You guys hear me?
You're too much crazy.
I'm not shoving you. I'm just gonna move you out of the building. You're touching my merchandise.
Stop shoving me!
The cameraman is calling her a lying crazy bitch. Again, I don't know why. I don't know what the circumstances are to this. But now we got somebody who apparently works for the store, lifting her up and escorting her out of the premises.
Stop shoving me! Stop shoving me! Stop shoving me!
Right here. I'm not shoving you.
Give me
Wait
my
right
stuff.
here. That's all I'm asking you to do is wait right here. That's it. You're not coming
I'm
in there.
gonna call him and tell him you
They're
picked me up
coming.
and you took me out.
I did.
Yeah,
Ask them.
and I'm gonna tell him that.
I asked the officer already.
Good. No, you cannot touch me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. It's assault.
No, you cannot go inside there.
It's assault.
You're not coming inside. Here he is, right here. Here's the officer.
Good.
Hey, Spencer.
Go ahead. Hey, Spencer.
Yeah,
his
I got
friend
her out
over
here.
here spit in my face.
I never
he
spit
did.
in your
Yes, he
face.
did. I have his
This
photo.
lady came in and just started going crazy on
No,
this guy.
he picked
Came in
me
the
up.
gym, started cussing at all the
No, I did
receptionists.
not. That's wrong.
We asked her to move. She would not
I
leave.
did not
I
cuss.
called you.
I did not
All I did
cuss.
was pick her up by her body and I moved her outside. I did
He
not push
assaulted
her.
me.
I did not assault her.
He pushed me.
Do you have someone coming down here, dude?
Sure.
Yeah, I've got a guy coming over here.
Good.
Okay, lady, I don't know if it's gonna be a good look for you when apparently the guy who's talking to the cop knows him personally over the phone.
Hey, John, could you come down here too? Yes. 145. This is number.
145.
Yeah.
I know, Massel's going live soon. I fully expect them to...
I fucking dare you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nisha.
Oh, what the shit?
Fucking try me.
Why don't you get out of here?
Wait, that's a worker?
I fucking was nice to you.
No,
Ever
you're
since I fucking came into here,
Girl.
you were a fucking bitch.
Yeah, because it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and I
Sorry
want to go
that
home.
you're open until fucking.
Do we look open to you?
Shit. That was not a Subway. It looked like a Chipotle, but it wasn't. It looked like a Chipotle knockoff, but holy shit. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and I want to go home. Look, I will say, if they had come into the restaurant at like 2:50, I could understand the righteous anger by the worker. I could understand that. I would say she still shouldn't have spit in their fucking food, but I can understand the ire. Well, look, that's why I make it a personal thing for me that I'll never order like late night pizza or delivery or what have you. If it's like like less than an hour left before they close. That's just like my personal thing because I know I don't want to be that guy. All right, let's go to Schrodinger's latest insanity. Shout out to Schrodinger.
It will be fun. Now on to today's idiots. I picked a few people who are sure to get my video demonetized, so I figured I would just deal with all of them at once. First up is an auditor that thought he could just crash an arrest scene after a high-speed chase. It didn't go well for him. By the way, this video was made by NLM Entertainment. Their link will be in the description box. It seems like they were out and just happened upon this.
I know, Run. I was part of that. I was like the odd man out at Schrodinger's 50K celebration because all of his other guests had subs in the 10,000 or more category, and I just hit 2K.
They, like us, think auditing is stupid.
Go on, get.
This guy just walked in out of nowhere.
This is my fucking scene.
What? How the hell is a crime scene your scene? That makes no sense.
He's right. How is it your scene?
Free fucking press. Do you want to fight the First Amendment? Huh? Do you see all these fucking cameras? Do you know what a camera is?
Yeah, you causing trouble, so go.
Fuck you. Have you ever seen a protest?
I'm pretty sure that this is the auditor who calls himself Press On. Here's a screenshot from one of Press On's recent videos. He's even wearing the same
fucking who's this Big Lebowski looking motherfucker?
Hat and jacket as the idiot that we're looking at.
You have one more warning, and you're going to go in handcuffs.
For what
delaying under arrest. Come here.
Hey!
Hands behind your back. It's okay.
I've got this on camera.
God damn, that was quick.
Yep.
He's doing a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
At this point, he decides to go limp, but the cops don't miss a beat.
Yeah,
Yeah, the First Amendment people are here. That's right.
well, we got the First Amendment auditors here, guys.
On your feet. Walk.
We got the First Amendment auditors, guys.
On your feet.
It's not gonna resist.
Wait, NLM Entertainment are cop watchers. And they're the ones videotaping the auditors who are making a scene. Interesting.
Somebody's not going to
Yep. You guys give us a bad name.
1, 2, 3.
Popo just doing their job. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing is their job.
Out of our crime scene. He was already out of the crime scene.
Yeah, I don't know why they're calling themselves NLM Entertainment if they're cop watching.
Yeah, for real, dude.
First Amendment people are here.
Yeah, they're there, guys. Those are the
Scene
ones.
was code 4 until they showed up.
Yeah.
They just said the scene was code 4 until they showed up.
Now one of their boys got arrested. Now they want to act out.
Well, I mean, if they want to be cop watchers, right? If they want to be just people who are filming the cops and making sure that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing, they don't actively try to interject themselves into the scene. Because then they turn the cops' attention to themselves and away from what they were originally supposed to be doing, right? So that's why I have this issue with a lot of auditors, because oftentimes auditors make themselves the center of attention. They make themselves the focus rather than documenting police in their natural habitat of engaging with regular citizenry, where you could be able to document whether or not a cop is doing something wrong or incorrect or out of protocol. Now they're making themselves part of the action and basically divert themselves from what they originally were doing. I feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing when you're making yourself part of the issue.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that passively resisting arrest is still resisting arrest.
In many jurisdictions, it is illegal. It's resistance without violence, I think, is what some jurisdictions call it. Resistance without violence.
It's just a lesser charge than actively resisting.
The cops, yeah, with the cops.
And then give the rest
Showing
of
his
us a
ass.
bad name.
That's what they are.
Yeah, they give the rest of us all a bad name.
They should have arrested them all.
Where the hell did they come from? They just came out of nowhere.
They just came out of nowhere.
Time for the booty shoot.
Next up, we have Accountability Angel. She is at a sheriff's office with her idiot friend trying to get in. They get very aggressive with the deputies, and well, you know.
What order?
It's an unlawful order, Jim.
What's the
Okay, so my understanding with Accountability Angel is that they're trying to go in with their cameras, and the sheriff's officers are not having it.
Get away from us now.
Can you tell me to step back?
Guys, look what he's doing. We are at the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office right now.
The
order is to step back from the door.
What's the order? Get away from me, sir.
Man, you're impeding my space.
No, you are impeding our travel.
Shit!
You are you are violating multiple.
We are impeding your space, but what you're doing, acting as a public official under color of law, is not impeding our free travel and will.
Have you
Is
heard?
that right?
Have you heard of Title 18 U.S.C. Section 241,
no.
conspiracy against right?
God knows I've heard of that statute.
Or
Oh,
Title
no,
18
boy.
U.S.C. Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law, right?
Still here.
Right?
at the
What are these?
courthouse,
These are federal
at the
offenses.
road.
Federal offenses. You guys are
and they're
fucked.
Still blocking.
Right? Title 42 U.S.C. Section 14141. Pattern and practice, right, Jim? This is a pattern and practice for LaSalle County Sheriff's Department to violate our rights, isn't it? Why don't you get Templeton to come to the county board meeting with us? We'll
Yeah.
squash it right then and there. But right now, you have your hands on me, and you need to get the.
Well, okay. The sheriffs there are supposed to be there at the building. You are trying to get into the building. Therefore, the person instigating the contact, the physical touch, is you, not the undersheriff. Oh, wait.
County Sheriff's Office. Jim and this douchebag right here are blocking our travel. Jim is physically touching me right now. As I'm trying to get in the building. As I'm trying to get in the building. The number is 815.
Okay, Steven. I'm going to put it to you this way. At a traffic stop, are you actually suggesting that at a traffic stop, I, as a regular citizen, can go right up to the driver's seat in the middle of a traffic stop simply because the officer hasn't cordoned off crime scene tape around himself and the individual's vehicle. Are you seriously suggesting that's the case, where I can simply go up to the passenger vehicle, in between the vehicles, in and around, record, simply because the officer hasn't put police tape around it? And you're saying that the cop has no ability to say, hey, step back a little bit while I'm engaging in this traffic stop. I want to know if that's what you actually believe.
5.
If a man gets in my face like that, he deserves whatever he gets. Just saying.
Step back.
815.
Step forward now.
No. We are trying to get into our publicly funded building to turn in complaints.
Move back.
We are trying to
my
turn in
area.
complaints, guys. 815 4th, and we are live on YouTube, guys.
So once again, they outnumber us.
What are you gonna
Back from my
Where's
area.
Waldo? Thank you. Thank
I've
you,
asked
guys.
numerous times
Look at this.
for you
Look
to
what he's
move back
doing.
from my area.
Look what he's doing. I'm trying to turn this complaint in.
Yes.
For what? Get your hands off me. Get your hands
You're under
off
arrest.
me. Get your hands off me. I'm trying to turn in a complaint.
Let go of the phone.
Let go of my phone. Let go of my phone. You broke my pen. Don't fucking touch me.
Okay, so I want to confirm that you think that you have, because there's no crime, as you say, in a traffic stop, that you have free will to go in and around the traffic stop, in between the police car and the stopped vehicle, talk to the driver, talk to the passenger, talk to the cop, ask them questions, you know, at point blank, doing everything you want to do, simply because there's no actual crime being committed at a traffic stop. You actually think that that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Fair enough. I'm actually, hey, you know what? I prefer clarity over agreement, and I appreciate your clarity in that, Steven.
Don't fucking touch me. Get off. I'm not resisting. What? Do you have this on film?
Yep.
Do you have this on film?
He's next. Couple more.
For what?
You're staying here
For
till you're
what?
going to jail too.
Guys, 815 Where's my phone at? That's evidence. That's evidence. Where's my phone?
I've got it right here.
No, is it on? Is it still on?
I don't know.
Because no, you're
don't know.
destroying evidence. What's the charge? What are we being arrested with? For what? No, don't touch my phone. Don't go near it. Let go of it. For what, sir? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name, sir?
My name is Sergeant Majerus, but I'm not the one charging.
You got a body camera on it.
With what?
Where she walked into jail.
Yeah, don't touch my fucking body cam, bro. I want to be in front
I
of
want
the
battery
camera.
charge against the to continue.
I didn't touch you, bro. I didn't touch you.
And it's on video.
Well, here's the thing, Steven. I'm going to wager. I don't know the exact laws, the exact court cases, but I'm willing to wager to you that officers have the ability to say to public, hey, you can record, but please do it within a certain distance away from me. It does not have to be physically cordoned off with police tape, particularly with a traffic stop. I'm gonna wager that the court has the level of common sense to say that officers can require non-interested parties to stay away a certain amount of distance away from a investigation or traffic stop to do what they need to do. Of course, there are limitations to what they can do, or what an officer can do or restrict. Of course there are. But I'm willing to bet that the court said that they don't need to have physical fucking police tape in order to require non-interested parties to step away from an area of investigation. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
She wanted to get in the building, and she got into the building. I think she should count that as a win. Next up, we have a Karen in a bank. A special thanks to subscriber Florian B, who sent...
We already saw this one, so is that the only one left? Yeah, that's the only one. But it's the Karen that we just saw. We're going to see Schrodinger's video before this, but I don't know why you guys want me to see this again, considering I did a cameo appearance on this.
I'm a sovereign citizen, dude. What's happening, guys? I'm a sovereign citizen from Israel. I know all about the...
Thanks, Cliff.
There's only one thing more odious than a Karen. You might be asking yourself, what could possibly be more odious than a Karen? The answer's quite simple. 2 Karens. And that's what we're dealing with today. They're from the YouTube channel Freedom Lovers TV. And when they aren't babbling about people not needing driver's license and right to travel nonsense, they pass their time by screaming at the police. I apologize in advance for the audio. I did the best I could to fix it, but these Karens can't microphone.
We're your masters. We are your masters. You are the criminals, and you're not dismissed, Evans.
So the friend of these...
I'm gonna say right off the bat, calling any public servant, whether they're a police officer or a city clerk, I'm your master, you're getting off on the wrong foot. I mean, police officers should know that their job is to serve the public, to protect the public, but I would imagine, and Deacon and any other, former and current law enforcement officer can correct me, I imagine that you're not going to like it if somebody talks down to you like you're their personal servant, right?
2 Karens got arrested at the post office, and they decided the best course of action was to arrest the cop back, which makes total sense, because reasons.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
So, sorry, you can go ahead.
Yeah. We are here because we want to file charges against Officer Mendoza because there was an unlawful imprisonment yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if you guys know about what hold on please.
Yeah.
602 is the penal code which describes trespass.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing in there that would allow the officer to arrest my friend. There was actually 2 friends that were harassed yesterday.
In a public federal building.
Yeah, a federal building. Okay. And then we just want to make sure that you guys know about Title 42, 1983,
okay.
Which gives us the ability to strip you of your immunity and sue you.
Okay.
This lady did some Google searches, and now she thinks that she's Matt.
P. Rhymes, hey, you know what? The police office could be into that sort of thing. No kink shaming. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I do emphasize on both my gaming channel and this channel, I do not kink shame on either channel. No kink shaming.
Lock.
So fair enough.
And then there's also
sometimes police officers want to be a sub.
Title 18, 242, which is deprivation of rights under federal law. So when you guys have taken an oath to the Constitution and you violate our rights, these are actually criminal charges that we can file against you.
Okay.
And I know you've got a lot of things to do, but we have a lot of things to do.
No, I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and Title 18, 241 doesn't really apply yesterday because...
Thank you, Marvel. Right. Shout out to Marvel Girl in the chat.
You can be fined, okay. You can be imprisoned, and then there's even more serious penalties that we can file against you. So we would like to file charges.
Okay.
And
that's why I'm here.
Okay, how do we go about doing that?
And that's why I'm here. So
okay.
I understand that's a lot. You guys have a lot on your mind.
No, I would say we're probably just a well-informed, well-educated,
we're just getting started.
Peaceful people.
Okay.
We're sick and tired of having our rights violated,
okay.
So we want to hold you guys accountable.
Okay. I was told you were requesting.
Was that Terry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is Terry his
no,
supervisor?
That's the chief.
Okay.
Okay, that's our chief. In a matter of 30 minutes, is all I'm asking of your patience. Okay. It's going to be no sooner than that, unfortunately.
Okay, so kidnapping is not serious enough for you guys to
It's trespassing is more serious for them.
You're asking for the chief of police.
Right, okay, but you guys showed up yesterday within 1 minute to arrest my friend for trespassing, and you, I mean, clearly you don't even know what the trespass is, 602 penal code.
I'm telling you.
And now she's being condescending and talking down to the officer. Clearly you don't know what the California Penal Code says. You know.
Want to be able to hand that over, but 30 minutes for unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping is not serious enough for anybody to come over here.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
One is not available until 2.
I see.
Okay. The phone that you continued to call was tying up emergency lines. Okay. So I wanted to.
So stop call flooding.
This is an emergency.
Because you're tying up the emergency lines. You don't need to be constantly calling us to get somebody out here. Stop it.
I understand.
We've been trying to do this since yesterday.
Okay, I understand that, but you called, you made a call for service, and it was registered. But I wanted to speak with you to let you know that you do not need to continue to call and to call and to call. Okay, because you will be helped. It's just a matter of time.
We do need to continue to call because this is a serious crime that we need to.
And we have other things to attend to too.
Yeah,
so we can't stand out here and wait.
She's got a point. They can't spend all day carrying at just one person. They need to spread it around. He's being selfish.
So why have we been made to wait for half an hour
Because you're requesting to speak with a
to
supervisor.
report a kidnapping?
But you're requesting to speak with a supervisor.
This is a kidnapping.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
No, we
It's
want
right
to press.
here in Title 18, 242. It says
I'm just letting you
including
know
kidnapping.
That a supervisor will
We
be
were
available
made
with
to
you guys
wait
at 2.
half an hour to report a kidnapping.
And everything like that.
Did you
can
guys
speak with
take
a
an oath
supervisor about that.
to the Constitution?
I'm just
I like how they're not even like acknowledging what the cop is saying to them.
letting you know
Did you guys
that
take
the
an oath?
person you want to speak to will be available at 2.
Okay, you're dismissed.
So
Can you
please
send him?
stop
Can you
using
send
the
him?
Can you start the paperwork on? I'd like to press charges on the post office.
You heard that right. She wants to press charges on the post office. How would that even work? Do you put the post office in a giant jail cell? Is there a trial? Can the post office get time off its sentence for good behavior? How does bail work? Do they even make handcuffs that big? I need to ask a lawyer. I'm calling Artie.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Artie, it's Schrodinger. A quick legal question. Can somebody arrest a post office?
I can't even begin to get into what is wrong with that question, and I'd probably hurt my brain if I tried. So I'll simply say, no, you cannot press charges on a post office.
Where's
my beer?
That's what I was thinking too. All right, thanks, man. Bye.
Okay.
So
So
let's
that's
start
the federal
that.
building. You're going to need to contact the federal office. They have their own.
Why did you? Is that out of your jurisdiction? What are you doing in there?
Why
So I
did you
don't know
guys
how to
show
go
up
about
on a
that.
federal building?
Okay. So.
Why
that's-
did you
if you want
guys
to press
show up
charges
on a
against them, you're going to need to speak. to
She's asking you a question,
them. They contacted us for a trust.
and we're contacting you to press
I
charges.
understand that. So what?
There's my starting career as a voice actor, Alpha. I know. Look, Omega, I have yet to look. I only reacted to one of my videos once on this channel, and y'all know exactly what that's about.
Talk your way out of that.
I'm not talking my way out of anything.
Well, then
Okay,
let's
well,
start the
then we're gonna
paperwork.
do it.
Let's
do
start it. We're ready. Why
have
we're
to
waiting.
No.
But while we're waiting for the
just said-
supervisor, you can start the paperwork. Let's start it. You can't start the paperwork. You can't start the paperwork.
All I'm saying is
You have the authority to ask people so many questions and to bully them, but you can't start the paperwork so that we can start pressing charges.
We're not having this anymore.
Okay.
You got it?
And you
We're
can tell- you
sick
can-
and tired
you
of
can
this with
explain
you
all of that
guys.
to the
We're
So are you refusing to start these police reports?
Finally, they talk to the sergeant, and as you might expect, he's having none of it. You might need to turn your audio.
Wait, who made the fucking command? I smell the we command on Nightbot. Which one of you did that?
Up for this part. I've got it turned up all the way on my end, but it's still low.
an unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping yesterday because we have here, do you know what the penal code is for trespassing? Do you know what it is? What is it?
She's like trying to quiz the supervisor. Well, do you know what the penal code 602 for trespass is? What is it? Hmm? I mean, it reminds me of what Will Turbett was trying to quiz me on Marbury versus Madison earlier today. I will probably try to splice that impromptu debate for you guys. It was interesting, but I'll splice that for you guys later.
Okay, can you show me anywhere in the trespassing penal code of 602 how it is that my friends violated that yesterday?
I don't know what friend you're talking about.
Well, I had two friends. One.
Marvel Glow, why were you talking to them? Talk to Taco Josh. He's the one who roped me into that.
Arrested. Yes. Can you show us in here what he violated in the penal code 602?
I didn't arrest
that
him.
would cause you. Okay, well you're the
He was
supervisor.
there. You can show us.
He didn't arrest him.
But you were there.
Okay, well, are you?
Do you have anything else that you need from us?
We want to press charges.
Are you?
If it's federal law that you're trying to press charges on, are you talking? What do you want to press charges on?
On the officer and on the post office.
Okay. Just to be specific, they can't press charges on a physical post office. They can file a suit against USPS and or the individuals at that branch under 242, but they can't press criminal charges on them. That is insane. That is stupid. That's the whole point of what I was saying earlier.
The post office. The post office is the federal government. We don't do federal government laws.
Then why did you come to arrest our friend yesterday?
Your friend.
Because most often than not, the post office has a local agreement with the PD there to enforce trespassing laws. That's why. Saying that the post office will give authorization to the local PD to enforce local trespassing laws.
No, it wasn't. You can finish. Sorry.
I'm not trying to be rude. You guys want to be rude, you guys can be rude, but I as a
Ein, zwei, drei, go!
Oh, absolutely you do. You're public servants. You work for us.
Public servants doesn't give you the authority to scream and yell at us. So
We're not
so
yelling.
what I'm trying to tell you is, from my understanding, just so you know that I wasn't there, I was told he left the building. He was told by the officer to leave the building as a representative of the post office. He came back in and then refused to leave for trespassing. That's
Oh wow, P. Rhymes, I work with a female officer who is a furry and into that sub-dom life. She is not single, unfortunately. Damn. Man, F in the chat for my boy P. Rhymes.
if you don't leave, you have to. If you refuse to identify yourself and you refuse to leave the building after being requested to leave, he was arrested. Again, I wasn't there.
Okay, so can you explain why it is that you were willing to arrest him, but now you're claiming that you don't have jurisdiction over a federal building?
No, we don't have jurisdiction for what the federal code is. If you have a complaint against the post office, I can't do anything about that. You have to take it up with the federal government.
Okay, so in other words, you can arrest private citizens on federal land.
If they've been asked to leave, you can read the thing.
Okay.
If you know what the guidelines are for the post office, you might want to look those up.
Okay, but I just want to be clear. You work for me. You need to hold on just a second. Okay,
again, I told you if you're not going to let me finish, we're just going to
okay, then I think you should probably take these with you.
But like I said, if you would like,
it doesn't
you
matter
can
if
look
you
on the
take them
post
or not.
office. If you look on the post office,
this is Title 42 ability to sue you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
Deacon, don't talk to me about oxtails. It's just that the recipes you cited are very complicated. I really want to try an oxtail. Maybe this weekend. But I will say, for these cops, going to the video specifically, I would expect that for these officers, like, because it's like a non-emergency call for service, right? And they understand, like, they're just here to, we want to press charges on the officer, on the post officer, or some other bullshit. An officer's going to be like, lady, I'm not going to sit here and take your disrespect, right? If there's nobody who's currently being injured, nobody who's currently needing emergency services, I don't have to take your condescension, your insults, your beratements in stride. Like, I'm not obligated to sit here and take your verbal abuse. So me and my officers, we're gonna go back and do our jobs.
No, I think that you really need to know about this because we're angry and we're going to do this.
The guidelines
This is
for the
Title
post office. They tell you what you guys
which is
can
a
and can't do.
deprivation of rights under
There's
color
actually a
of law.
page that says what you're allowed to do. So you might want to look for those.
Did you notice that when you walk into the post office, it says everywhere recommended? It doesn't say it's the law.
Hold on, Karen. You just made that up. You know what? I'm going to let your friend handle this one.
You are a liar and a trickster. How shameful. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Like, in all seriousness, I feel like they could probably get them on disorderly conduct or disturbing the peace with that. If they're just in the middle of the lawn and blasting the shit out.
See, ma'am, right now you're yelling at me and I told
Foreign
you that
and domestic, I don't care. A belligerent woman still has her rights.
I always get a kick on a belligerent woman still has her rights, damn it!
Which I told you guys can do.
You're not gonna help
We haven't arrested. We haven't arrested.
You guys have become the
You guys have
criminals.
anything else
Is
you need,
this
guys?
what you wanted when you took an
I'm not here to
oath?
argue with you.
Yes, you are. You're supposed to indulge
Have a
me.
nice
You
day.
work for me. We're your
Have a nice day.
masters. We are your master.
And click.
You are not criminals, and you're not dismissed, Evans. You deserve everything that's coming to you.
I just have two quick questions for these Karens before we get out of here.
Hey, thank you, AZ the Kid, 1999 super chat. Much appreciated, man, for the goal sticker. Appreciate it, man.
Along the line, did you lose your way? Are you not embarrassed about the person that you have become?
You should be ashamed. I was embarrassed just watching it. Folks, don't be a Karen. But if you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, do like and subscribe.
Yes, please do that. Okay, I got one more. I got one more in my docket for the evening, and then we're going to call it a night. This was going to be out of Kenny Klein, so shout out to him. Absolutely. I know exactly which one I'm looking at. But as I said, shout out to Kenny Klein for the video. This one, I feel like I wanted Deacon, I wanted you to see this more so than anybody else, but I love what the officer does here. So we got two auditors in a police station doing what they usually do, record, yada, yada, yada.
Gentlemen, we need you to put masks on. You cannot enter this building without a mask.
Is there a statute to back that up?
Yes, it's called trespassing because I've now asked you to do it. And if you refuse to do it, I can then ask you to leave. And if you don't leave, then I can arrest you for
But there is a statute.
Yes.
There. Well, there. Well, if there's a statute.
What's
the statute? Can you pull the statute up?
It's a health emergency that the city is allowed to make declarations.
It's called the health.
No fucking hesitation whatsoever. What, time for a store? As in like a merch store for me, or what are you talking about?
No, quit interrupting me and I'll explain it to you.
So what's it called?
There is a health emergency.
Okay.
The city is allowed to make declarations regarding that health emergency. One of those declarations is to enter this building, you need to put on a mask. If you do not put on a mask, I will ask you to leave. If you do not leave, I will arrest you for trespassing. So you need to put on a mask.
All right. Well, we'll just leave. Then.
Okay.
Actually, I have one more question.
Did you have some? Did you need to be here for a police-related issue, or is it just to discuss matters?
No. Well, I mean, it was our own business, but not necessarily.
Because I'm willing to help you with police-related issue, but you got to put on a mask to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good evening, guys.
All right. Can I get your badge name? And
My
badge?
name is Sergeant Keith Rogers. I'm the watch commander for second shift this evening.
And what was the badge number?
My badge number is R3559.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good evening, gentlemen.
You too.
That's not the end of it. Fucking straight to the point, solid. I love it. But we're not done yet. P Rhymes, I'll hold on a second. A Mercy store complete with t-shirts, blackjack, and hookers. I mean, I'm down for the t-shirts and the blackjack. I don't know about the ladies of the evening though.
Gentlemen, are you sure there's something I can't do for you?
Nope.
Well, you seem to be hanging around quite a bit. You've been making people upstairs nervous, and I just wondered if
about Waterloo.
Okay, I just noticed this now. Hold on, I just noticed this now. But I just realized that I believe this is in New England, and they have Portuguese in the entrance thing. They have Spanish and Portuguese. Portuguese. Jeremy, I am well fucking aware that you are making a Futurama reference. Don't you dare question my nerd knowledge, sir. I'm well aware that you are making a Bender reference for Futurama. Fuck up. How dare you?
Hanging around quite a bit. You've been making people upstairs nervous, and I just wondered if
about Waterloo police hanging out at bars. Do you know anything about that? You guys been
I
hanging out
have
at
no
bars?
idea of which you speak.
What?
I have no idea of which.
Okay, so one of the auditors just said, "Are you aware about Waterloo police officers like in bars or some shit?"
I have no idea of which you speak.
What?
I have no idea of which you speak.
No, you don't know anything about any officers hanging out at bars, stumbling out of bars?
I have no idea what you speak. If you have some questions regarding legality or that, maybe you should speak to the city attorney.
No.
I don't know what you're asking.
Would you say it's lawful for police officers to be at bars?
Why wouldn't it be?
On shift?
Sure, we walk bars frequently.
They were stumbling out of bars.
Okay, I don't know.
They were
anything.
visibly drunk. Sorry.
Really?
I didn't clarify
And did
that.
you want to file a complaint, sir?
No, I was just wondering
if you
knew
would like to
anything
file
about
a complaint about something that an officer's done wrong, I'll be glad to take it.
Yeah.
So this guy is basically insinuating that he knows of or has heard of officers who have been drinking on the job and are stumbling out of bars while on shift. The watch commander is like, "Do you want to file a complaint about it?" Hey Twitwit, how you doing?
Okay. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just
Okay,
wondering
well,
if
are
you
you
know anything
making
about
things
that.
up?
Now, are you making shit up if you're not willing to file a complaint about that?
Nope, not making anything up.
Okay,
I'm
then
just
we
wondering.
would surely like to know if Waterloo police officers are drunk in bars on duty. We'd
Yeah, I
surely
would
like
be
to know.
I'm
that.
just wondering if you know anything about that. Do you?
I am unaware of that situation, but
No?
if you have information, please provide it. Otherwise, quit making things up.
And so he's saying, hey, if you actually know what's going on here, please file a complaint. Because I want to know about it.
Not making anything up.
Okay.
Why
Is there
are you
anything else
assuming
I
I'm
can do
making
for you?
something up?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, but
Okay, have a good night.
Is there anything we can do for you?
No.
No?
Oh, okay. Can I see some ID?
No, I'm not going to show you my driver's
No, I'm not going to give you my ID.
Can you put that gun up for my safety?
No.
Yeah, for my safety and my safety only.
No?
No?
Oh, no?
Okay,
You're
well
fine.
then you're dismissed. You can
You
go
don't,
back to work.
you don't have to worry about my gun unless I take it out of my holster.
Okay, well
Oh.
that's fine. You're
Have a
dismissed.
good day.
And here's the thing with when it comes to that exchange right there. and I'm speaking to everybody in the chat, but I also am throwing it out to you, Deacon. In that situation where the watch commander, he's a superior, right? A superior with integrity, you know, assuming that a superior with integrity would want to know if his subordinates are fucking drinking on the job, right? Because ultimately, if that's found out, it's going to reflect on him as his superior. At the same time, if somebody is making shit up about your officers, you also want to have your subordinates back. You also want to be able to defend your subordinates against false allegations. Because you want, as somebody who is in charge of these men, these individuals, your officers, you want to have their trust as much as you want to have the public's trust. So you want to be able to make sure that, one, that if there's somebody who's doing wrong under your watch, you want to know about it, but also that if somebody is talking shit about your guys and is not being truthful about it, your subordinates want to be able to know that you as their superior have their back when they're being falsely accused of something. So that's what I got from that exchange from the officer when they're talking about allegations about Waterloo officers drinking and stumbling while on the job. But that's just me. And that's the premise that I got from that exchange right there. Like, if you're not willing to file a complaint and make known what's going on with his subordinates, then stop making shit up, or stop talking shit about my guys or my gals or my officers under my employ. Right. And that's why I like this video, because I wanted your input on that, because I feel like that would be something that's something that happens in departments, that complaints are filed. You want to be sure that that people under your employer are on the up and up, but at the same time, if you feel that there's no basis for what's being accused, that you want your subordinates to be able to know that you have their back if they feel like they are being falsely accused of something. That's all I'm saying here, and that's why I wanted to point that out, because I feel like the watch commander there was doing exactly that. That he was like, dude, if you think that there are some of my guys who are doing something like that, I want to know about it. But if not, don't make shit up. That's all he's saying. I get that. I also understood that too. Like, if they didn't have that, I would also say, like, hey, it may be a bunch of BS that some random ass auditors are doing, but just to remind you guys, there's no such thing as liquid lunches on the job. I'm not saying anybody here is doing that. I just want to remind you guys, we ain't doing no liquid lunches. You know? All right. I think that's gonna be that might be it for me. Unless you guys got one more that I should watch before calling it a night. I think I might end it here. What if the liquid lunch is insured? Wait, he has a new... Oh god, it's that same asshole. No, I'm not gonna watch that shit. I'm not watching Gale, and I'm not watching Officer Murphy, for God's sake. Brooke needs to do homework, y'all. Oh! There was one Schrodinger video that P. Rhymes, you mentioned to me. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I think it's this one.
Folks, today's idiot calls himself Michigan Guardian News. And while
This is absolutely the last one, and then I'm calling it a night. Absolutely the last one.
he is from Michigan, he doesn't guard anything, and he doesn't provide any news. But I guess for a frauditor, 1 out of 3 isn't too bad. This unoriginal loser goes to a parole office to do the standard harassing of the employees that we've seen from all these troglodytes. The fun part begins when the police show up. Instead of arresting him, they do something that is original and just as satisfying as an arrest. They talk to him like he's a misbehaving child.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh. This guy right here thinks he's going to stop me from recording.
No, I'm just simply advising because there's been issues.
Are you a security guard or a police officer?
I'm a security guard.
Oh, okay. What security guard do you work for? A DK Security? Okay, and your name is?
His name is right there on his shirt, moron.
What is your name?
I'm sorry, I can't give that.
Oh, you're not going to give that?
What's going on?
Who are you? Who are you?
What's going on?
Who are you?
It's just,
Who are you? Who are you?
who are you?
Brand.
I know, he sounds drunk. That's the
My
funny
name's
part.
Brandon.
Okay, what are you doing?
Brandon.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
It's a camera, but
What do you do with cameras?
You're recording both.
Very good. See, you're smarter than you thought you were.
Okay.
He's not even smart enough to know that he sounds like an elementary school playground bully.
What is the purpose? What are you doing?
Do I have to have a purpose?
Yes, to be
I
in,
do?
To be
Can
in,
you give me the MCL number on that law that says I have to have a purpose?
okay, to be in here, we're
This
just
is a public building. This is a public lobby. This is a public building, and I can be in here. This is paid by tax dollars.
Okay.
My tax dollars, I can be in here.
Okay, but why are you recording? That's
I don't have to tell you.
To be in here, you need to have a purpose to be here.
I have a purpose. I'm recording.
Recording for what?
It's none of your business.
I don't know why he doesn't just say that he's recording so that he can make a boring YouTube video that at some later date Schrodinger's cat can try desperately to make it entertaining.
All we know is that we have a masked man in a wheelchair with a camera that's recording. We don't know why you're here.
Yeah. I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Fair point. This is like COVID restrictions.
You do.
Okay, if I don't, what's going to happen?
I'm going to ask you to leave.
Well, you can ask, but I'm going to respectfully decline.
Okay.
Well, then it will become trespassing.
This is a respect my right, my Fourth Amendment right to travel freely unmolested. Please.
The Fourth Amendment has to do with searches and seizures.
That is not. Why is he citing the Fourth Amendment when it comes to recording?
It doesn't say a damn thing about traveling. He's too stupid
When it comes to traveling!
to even be stupid properly.
Call 911, GRPD is on the way. Okay. You're trespassing at this point because we've asked.
No, I'm not trespassing. This is public access. Arrest me. Arrest me.
We're just going to hang out then.
Okay.
So once the police come, you'll leave?
No. Once the police come, they're going to educate you and tell you that I can be here and videotape because this is a public area.
Spoiler alert, that's not what is going to happen.
So why do you have a mask on?
Privacy.
Sunglasses.
Privacy.
Oh, you want privacy.
Listen while he tells us what his real goal is.
Oh, that you want privacy. Oh, okay.
This is what First Amendment auditors are really all about.
I go around and see if government employees will violate my rights. I get them on camera, and then I take them to federal court. I bait them is what I do. I'm baiting them. I'm a First Amendment auditor.
I think that may have been the first honest thing that an auditor has ever said.
I respect this motherfucker's honesty. At least he's fucking honest about what he's trying to do here.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Officer Dan Myers.
What's your badge number?
152.
All right, and your
Is
name?
this everything you dreamed it would be?
What's your name?
My name's Pat.
Pat what?
Pat Merrill.
Merrill, and
Pat Merrill.
your number is?
564.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Sir, we would like for you to leave.
Watch what this cop does. This should be the gold standard for how to talk to a frauditor.
Yeah, this is a public lobby.
It's not actually
It's
a
not.
public lobby.
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
space for people to conduct business that you don't have.
This is a public
Are you on
lobby
parole?
paid.
Are you
I don't
on
have to answer.
probation?
I don't have to answer that question.
Are you on parole or on probation? So, Peter Rhymes, this is at the probation office that you mentioned.
Okay, you gotta leave. Is this what you were hoping for? Was this the whole plan to hope to get some attention?
I'm trying to get
yourself?
some bad cops on here.
Oh, yeah, you
I
caught
want-
us. You were already in our lobby talking to us, weren't you? And pointing at little girls, pointing the camera at little girls in
I
there.
was?
Yeah, because I sat and watched you the whole time.
Oh,
Because I sat and watched you the whole time.
good.
So are you just going to harass these people now?
I'm not. Do you know what the law is? Harassment law is?
No, explain to me.
No, you tell me. You're the law
You're trying
enforcement.
to educate me. Clearly.
No, bitch. You're trying to educate me on harassment. Tell me what the harassment law is. I love this cop.
Tell me what the harassment. What law and harassment am I? How am I harassing somebody? I was just sitting here.
To conduct business?
I'm just sitting here minding my own business, not saying nothing to anybody.
Because he's invading, he's recording.
These people have business. They have lives to conduct. You're
Conduct them.
interrupting
I'm
that.
just sitting here minding
not
my own
them.
business. I'm minding my own business.
It's not them. It's not them you're bothering. It's the customers. It's the people, the citizens that you're bothering. Do you not understand that?
Citizens.
I'm bothering citizens by
Do
sitting
you
here?
see them
Yes,
here
by
capable
recording
of
them that
conducting
they're
their
sitting
business?
here. Yeah, they don't want that.
Well, that's
They have
too
their
bad. This
conducting
is
business.
public. This
No,
is
it's
this is
not.
public.
No.
Sure,
No,
this
this is
is
a place of
taxpayers'
business.
dollars, isn't it?
No, this is a place
not
of
even the right
business.
thing to do.
Taxpayers' dollars don't pay for this. Taxpayers. Say that
You
again.
understand?
Taxpayer dollars
You
don't
have
pay
no
for
idea what
this.
you're talking about, do you?
You don't know what you're talking about. This is
Okay, explain
taxpayers'
to me.
dollars.
Okay, so
This
explain
is-
to me how this is.
I'm loving this. They're talking to him like he's an idiot, and they're giving him no respect. And that's because he's...
Here's the premise. Here's the issue here. The people going to this building, to this office, probation, parole, a lot of them are people who probably don't want to be recorded and don't want it to be broadcast that they're there for probation or parole purposes. So in often cases that they would want there to be some level of privacy when they're engaging in this office. There are probably recordings in that building, but they also understand that the recordings that are being done in that office aren't going to be broadcast on fucking YouTube. Ergo, yeah, they're going to have an issue with some random motherfucker recording them and not knowing who they are. They're not part of the institution that they're engaging with. So they have no accountability over whether or not this person's going to broadcast their identity, their likeness to everybody that they're associated with a parole or probation office. That's the issue. And that's the issue that the cops are addressing at that moment.
He's an idiot, and he doesn't deserve respect.
Open to all public people.
Because
Explain that.
our dollars pay for it. That's how it's open to all
So that's
public
why you
people.
should be able to harass people.
I'm not harassing nobody. I'm sitting here quiet all by myself.
They all left because they didn't want to be
I
around
didn't tell them to leave.
I know, you chased them right out.
I didn't say nothing to them.
You don't have to. You're harassing them.
I didn't harass them.
Conduct their business.
Obviously, you don't understand the law, harassment, Michigan's harassment law.
Explain it.
I don't have to explain
You
it.
don't understand it.
No, I do understand. In fact, I have a copy of it out in my car.
Isn't this the whole plan? Isn't this the plan? Is this what we're hoping
It's
for?
awesome. I want to catch some dirty Grand Rapids police.
Oh, you got us.
And you got
Okay,
it.
you gotta go or you're
just late.
trespassing. You're
They've
gonna
asked
find
you to
out.
leave,
Nope,
otherwise
nope.
you're trespassing.
No, I'm not trespassing.
You gotta go or we're
No,
gonna have
you
to
have
arrest
to
you for
leave.
trespassing. We don't have a choice.
Okay, so you're gonna. I have to leave. If I turn off the camera, can I stay?
No.
No.
So I have to leave.
Yes.
Or you're gonna arrest me. Or you're gonna arrest me.
The place of business is.
And you're gonna arrest me? Yes?
You got it.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
There you go,
You're
son.
violating my Fourth Amendment right.
There you go.
That's not what the Fourth Amendment says, you ass clown!
Will someone please find this dummy and tell him what the Fourth Amendment actually is?
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. Well, when you violate people's rights, you don't deserve respect, sir.
Okay.
You don't deserve respect.
You're an awesome human being. Just keep going.
Well, get in front of me.
That was my foot.
Well, you walked in front of me,
while you're
asshole.
coming through.
You walked in front of me.
And there we go. More name calling. You're a delightful person.
That's right.
Get going.
I'm out.
Get that.
I'm out.
Don't put it in
Get
my
your
face.
hands off me.
Did you just strike me?
You just grabbed me.
Are you freaking
You
out
just
your
grabbed
mind?
me. You can't grab me. You can't grab me.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Again, you're gonna be. You got problems, brother. You got problems. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. If he comes back in, let us know. We'll take him to jail.
All right. Thanks. All right. Thank you.
If he comes back, let us know. We'll take him to jail. I love it.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
Bye.
It's always fun to see these guys getting arrested, but this was the next best thing. I especially liked his temper tantrum at the end, and how he said that he wasn't going anywhere and ended up all alone in the street filming nothing. If you liked this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe.
Thank you guys again. Thank you again, Schrodinger, for the material. Shout out to Schrodinger. Thank you guys again for the 2,000 sub celebration. Much appreciated. Always appreciated. I'm probably gonna check out Masshole Report on their live stream. I appreciate all of your guys' support, all of your donations, all of your tips, all of your super chats. I hope this is the beginning of being able to grow my channel even further. Thank you guys again for everything that you've done. All of you guys who have been giving me so much support. Again, this has always been like a hobby, a side project of mine. Never really thought it would grow into what it is now. So I can't thank you guys enough. It really does mean a lot to me. Because you know, I love doing live streams. Notwithstanding that I'm not getting the sub amounts that I am like Natalie. I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. Not saying that SC doesn't deserve it. But I love doing live streams. I love being able to interact with you guys while I'm you know, actively watching a video. So that's what I do. That's what I am. Video uploads are really tough. You know, most of the times I want to play video games more than script and upload a video on my own. So that's why I do live streams, because they're easier, and I like engaging with you guys while doing so. So yeah, I didn't expect to get to this level. I hope I can get to the next level as well. Thank you guys again for being with me, all of your support as well. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Take care. Adios. Archer. Archer. Winston. Hey. There you go. For those of you who stuck around, you get Winston.